Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. A video I genuinely didn't want to make, but sadly I have to go here as, for some reason, people just can't wrap their heads around the concept that I really don't want people drawing porn of me. I know, insane concept. But today I'd like to discuss exactly what's happened recently, and why I'm saying this, because this should go without saying, though for some reason, it isn't. For some reason, people are trying to justify drawing porn of me, so I really just want to come here and speak about it, and explain what's going on, and explain why it's so wrong, and why there's no excuse for it. But before I do, if you're new to the channel or haven't already, sadly I have to do my obligatory promo, so if you want to subscribe and leave a like, that support would be appreciated as it helps me get 20k subs. I also have a Discord down below, a Twitter down below, and an Instagram down below, so if you want to support me on other social media platforms, that's also really cool. With that out of the way, let's get right back into the video. So, yesterday I got notified in VC with one of my moderators about an apparent person talking in a chat in my Discord server. And when I looked into what this person was saying, I immediately felt in a pain. This person was explaining why they thought it was okay for people to make porn of me, saying that it's fine because I'm mostly legal. Mostly legal. Given it's actually illegal to make porn of minors, and by UK law, I am still a minor. So it should kind of go without saying that that stuff don't fly here. It doesn't fly. But this dude basically goes on this run about how porn of me is fine, and how I shouldn't have any right to complain because I am the age of consent, and because I'm legal, I'm doing this to myself. I was so confused, and very obviously they got punished for it. We banned them from the server because it was like, ain't no way am I letting this creep stay in my community. And they tried to claim that they were trolling. They weren't. No one defends themselves like this. Trolling, obviously. It's like, who in their right mind does this by trolling? You just don't. You simply don't. This isn't a funny troll. This isn't a hee hee ha ha moment. This is some creep that tried to try and justify making porn of me. And that's where it leads me, because I thought this would be an obvious cut and dry situation. I posted on Twitter saying how disgusting it was, and I just continued on with my day like nothing happened, trying to wipe it all from my brain, just trying to forget what I had read, just so that I never had to experience it again. And sadly then I started getting some quote tweets, with some of these quote tweets trying to justify what that person said, or trying to say that it makes sense for them to, or that I want them to, or that I'm sexualizing myself. And that's based on the fact that my server is called The Twink, and I've allowed femboy artwork of myself. Now, there's a clear mistake here in how people are perceiving this. Firstly, The Twink is an inside joke. It's between me and Braxton, and I don't actually think I'm a twink, obviously. It's a joke, and there's a huge difference between a joke and an actual action. Joking about being gay doesn't make you gay. Same concept. It doesn't mean that it's okay for people to start shipping you with other guys if you're not into that. But another thing I'd like to address is obviously the femboy hooters art, as some people have said that that is sexualized, but I really don't understand what their point was here. They point out one of my moderators, and they claim that I'm allowing them while denouncing people like Antunes and their behavior to me. Though, I feel like this is really ignorant, as it's the intent behind it. With the piece that Antunes made, it was preconceived that he was in his underwear, and he's some random guy on the internet, some adult, drawing himself spanking me. And whether you disagree with me thinking it's porn, it's still really weird, and still really creepy. However, in contrast to that, my moderator is around the same age as me, and it's an inside joke between me, them, and some other people in my server, and it's not being made with the intent to sexualize me. It's being made to play into comedy. It's not being made to appeal to creeps. And making jokes about myself in that way, like for example if I was to make a sex joke about myself, is fine. It doesn't mean that creeps are then allowed to just validate themselves and validate drawing porn of me because I've made sex jokes in the past. I'm legal in the UK, which means that I can consent, and as such, I see no reason to say that I can't joke about that type of stuff. However, in the UK, it is illegal for me to share nudes of myself or pornography of myself. As such, I think it's very wrong to try and say that it's okay to draw porn of me, let alone to draw porn of anyone if they don't want you to. That should go without saying. Hopeless Peaches pointed that out in her quote tweet of my tweet, but you shouldn't sexualize anyone without their consent first. It's really weird and creepy. I allow art that plays on jokes. I don't allow art that actually exploits me for sexual pleasure. That should go without saying to anyone that pays any attention. And I know there'll be people that are saying like, but no one's actually drawing the porn, no one's actually drawn porn of you. You'd be completely wrong, as I have actually had porn sent to me of myself before. There was, back with the Yandere Simulator drama, I had someone send me an image of my face with dicks around it. There was one time where someone drew me as some like diaper fetish shit. It was really disgusting, and I'm not showing it on screen. I refused to even look at that image again because it was disgusting. And more recently, I've had, well, the Antunes thing. I don't know if you'd count that. If you say it's not porn, that's your opinion. I feel like it is. And I don't appreciate or endorse any artwork made with any sort of sexual tension behind them involving myself, as I am 16. Please don't draw that stuff of me. Genuinely, don't. It's really weird. Same goes for like any other minor on YouTube. Just don't draw porn of kids. It's a pretty simple statement, you know? Don't draw porn of kids. Don't draw that shit because it's weird and it's creepy and I'm not sure if it's 100% illegal, but it really should be. It really should be. Finally, the final thing I'm gonna mention is the fact that some people are saying that I'm endorsing people making porn of me because my character sprite has booty shorts. Now, firstly, if you look at my sprite for more than 2 seconds, there is nothing sexual about this design at all. It is very generic, it's very PG, and none of it is lewd in any way. So, for you to insinuate that there's some sort of like sexual tension behind the booty shorts is stupid. They're literally just short shorts, which is a piece of clothing that people wear. It's very different to have a character in shorts and endorse porn of people. There's like a very clear line between the two. It's like, what are you talking about? But yeah, don't make porn of kids, don't sext kids, don't endorse or enable this kind of behavior in any way, but don't filter comedy because it will somehow make pedophiles feel justified. I have no idea what the point people are trying to make is by saying that for some reason me making a joke about my sexuality is the same as allowing people to draw porn of me. It's a dumb argument, you're dumb, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, you're fucking stupid. Thanks for watching, hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Feel free to join my Discord, but please don't make porn of me. With that out of the way, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Said she wanna rock when it like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap when it like me. We can catch a fly. Said she wanna rock when it like me.